Hello, everybody! Welcome to the first episode of the Chad Baldwin podcast. I am your host. I am the voice of RWA. It's Chad Baldwin. And we're here to talk about Down in Flames. See, Down in Flames and all the animosity everyone's been putting towards us. It's been so violent that we had to clear out the commentary table. So yes, there will be no commentary for Down in Flames. Yes, it's really sad, I know. Y'all guys are gonna miss my voice. But I'm here tonight, in the comfort of my home, to give you the first episode of the Chad Baldwin podcast. Now, are y'all guys ready? Y'all ready? Alright, I believe you are. Alright. Where do I start? Oh my god. I guess I gotta start from the top. The main event for tonight's event, we got Kelvin James versus Drug Lord, aka Miles Thurman. Now, this has literally been in the making for 4 to 6 months. Ever since at State of Decay, when Miles Thurman defeated Mr. White, and Mr. White was out of power. But tonight, though, it's all lead up to this. Then you go to Dark One, alright? Miles Thurman puts Bryan Adams in what seems like an unbeatable handicap match. Bryan Adams ends up winning. He ends up winning. But after the fact, Miles Thurman attacked him. It was absolutely devastating. And you know, he had that plan B. And that plan B was Percy Owens. So, Percy Owens and Bryan Adams have been going back and forth. And it leads up tonight. But I'm here to talk about Kelvin James and Miles Thurman. Now, Mr. White somehow got to Kelvin James because he knows he was staying at that strip joint. So, it's gonna be quite good because there's some implications. There's some implications to this match. If Kelvin James does defeat Miles Thurman, that means he's out of power, and Kelvin James is awarded a World Heavyweight Championship opportunity. Now, again, we don't know who's going to win that 3 Stages of Hell match. So, it could either be Percy Owens or Bryan Adams. That's the thing. We don't know who it's going to be. That's the devastating part about this. So, in recent events, Kelvin James has been helping Bryan Adams fend off the attacks of Miles and Percy Owens and Chris Smith. So, Miles Thurman and Kelvin James is sure to be good. I know it's going to be really personal because these two have known each other for a good amount of time. They've been in the same league together. And Kelvin James is out tonight to bring the old Miles back any means necessary. This should be really, really interesting. My prediction for this, though, you know, Kelvin James may want to bring the old Miles Thurman back. I don't think it's going to happen. Miles Thurman, I believe, is going to take this tonight. I think he's going to take it. I mean, just look at it. He has his goons, too. So, if he has his goons, and he has all the power in the world, I think Thurman is sitting pretty comfortably right now. So yes, I got Miles Thurman in that match. The build up towards it, though, it's been crazy. 2 weeks ago, I believe, or a week, it was Jello versus Brian Adams in a lumberjack match. Miles Thurman, he had them both compete, and if they didn't compete, Jello was stripped of the Breakout Championship. Like, he was going to be stripped of the Breakout Championship. Like, they had to fight. So they had no choice to. Now, it got to a point where Jello and Brian Adams both said screw it, and they attacked Percy Owens and Chris Smith. And that's where Kelvin James came out, and he attacked Miles from behind. Going into this, for sure, Miles and his goons have the upper hand. For sure. Brian Adams is not 100%. Demon Jello, not either at all. So, Kelvin James and Miles should be a really good match. I'm looking forward to that main event. Now on to Percy Owens and Brian Adams for the RWA World Heavyweight Championship. My God. This is going to be an absolute brawl, guys. An absolute brawl. These two absolutely hate each other. Like, it's been the most personal feud I think I've ever witnessed. It leads up tonight at Down in Flames. One of these guys' careers are going to go down in flames tonight. I can't wait. This all, like I said, happened at Dark Winter. Brian Adams successfully defended his championship. And Percy Owens, right after an attack from Miles Thurman, right after an assault, came out and there was a match. And Percy Owens won. So, like I said, Brian Adams definitely isn't 100% with all the attacks Percy Owens has been laying out on him. It's Brian Adams has definitely got the cards stacked against him here. But there's one thing I've known about Brian Adams is that he always bounces back. If you hit him 10 times, he's going to hit you 100 times more. It's going to be really good. I'm looking forward to that. It's going to be a 3 stages of hell. It's going to be really good. Percy Owens defending his championship. Yeah. Yeah, and my prediction for that's just gotta be obvious. Percy Owens, like, come on. Percy Owens has got everything here. Like, everything. He's got his championship, but he does have something to lose. And that's where I think Brian Adams is gonna come and play. Brian Adams has nothing to lose anymore. He's not fighting for anything. This is just gonna be a fight. At least for Brian Adams, and he doesn't give up easily. So it's gonna be a good one. All the attacks, the assaults, all lead up tonight. It's gonna be a good show. The Ringmaster Championship match concludes tonight. Yes, it concludes with the finals. And the finals, oh my God. The finals, this is where the standings are. Ryan Schuler comes out last in this gauntlet match. John Carter comes out fourth. Number 3 will be Andrew Storm. And then starting out the match will be Bruiser Owens and Elijah King. So, Elijah King and Bruiser Owens definitely is in a disadvantage, a big one. Because you gotta think, whoever wins that match has to fight 3 other people waiting. 3 other, like, fresh people. Not just normal 3 people. They're all fresh. That should be good. Recently, Ryan Schuler's been impressing. I don't think he's lost any match in the Ringmaster Series so far. But I swear to God, if Ryan Schiller wins, I'm done. Ryan Schiller needs to lose this match. He thinks he's the best. Ha! He thinks he's the best. You know, but I'm Chad Baldwin. Gotta keep my feelings to myself. You know what? Screw this. This is an unrestricted podcast. I can say whatever I want. This is my podcast. Yeah, I'll stand by that. I think I think John Carter's gonna get this victory. You know why? Because John Carter, yeah, he had a rocky start in that Ringmaster Championship match, but goddamn, what a nice way to come back. He came back in that Ringmaster match, full swinging too. So, full swinging. Got a question here from Trent Harlow. Who do you want as your first guest on the podcast? Oh man, there's so many options here. But if there's one person I have to have, there's one person I gotta have immediately. You know who that is? That is, it could change tonight, but that is the current owner and GM of RWA, Miles Thurman. Just think, look at the views. It'll go up. It will go up. I gotta get Miles Thurman on the show. It'll go up drastically. So, Miles Thurman, if you're listening, I want you on my show. Anyways, going back to the Ringmaster match. John Carter, I believe's got this because he was not doing good at all in the beginning of it. He was not doing good. But then he came back and he got into second place. That's why I think John Carter's got this. He's very resilient. John Carter is going to win this match. And we will have our inaugural Ringmaster Champion. Your first Ringmaster Champion is going to be John Carter tonight. And I'm laying on that. I'd bet a lot for this. It's going to be John Carter tonight, for sure. Oh, we got DJ in the chat. Oh my god. Oh man. That's gonna be really good. Ringmaster Championship match is not gonna disappoint. At least I hope so. This is gonna be a really violent match I'm about to cover. Brawler versus Death Metal inside a steel cage match. My god. This is gonna be a hellacious match. Hellacious. Without a shadow of a doubt. These two, by the end of the night, are gonna be dead. Just dead. I mean, Death Metal's already dead. But you know what I'm trying to say, guys. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Brawler and Death Metal, this all started at Dark Winter. Brawler challenged Death Metal, which Death Metal was completely obliterating everybody in his path. Just want to point that out. So Brawler came out there with a lot of guts that night, and he didn't disappoint. Brawler knocked out Death Metal in like 5 seconds. Maybe 3. The quickest RWA match that I've seen. Brawler is truly a knockout machine. Death Metal didn't take kindly to that, so called him out, challenged him to a steel cage match. And that's what we have tonight. A steel cage match. You gotta think. All the weeks for the build-up, Death Metal has been seething ever since his loss at Dark Winter. So this should be really good, really competitive. I know it's going to be, these two big heavyweights are going to be battling for just pride here. Who knows what can go inside that steel cage? Stuff could happen. When you enter a cage, you don't leave the same at all. You don't leave the same at all once you enter that cage. It's like over for you once you enter that cage. It's over. But the resilient people are what brings this match back. So, this match is going to be absolutely brutal, and I cannot wait. Cannot wait at all. Show starts at 5 Eastern Time. Make sure you tune into Down in Flames. It's going to be a hell of a show. Literally. It's got a stack card for you. That's that. Now, we got Danny Snake and Hair Metal. This has been absolutely, like, the tension here, you can cut it with a knife. It's that crazy. Like, Danny Snake and Hair Metal. First of all, let me walk you through this. Danny Snake returned 2 weeks ago on RWA Metal. And then basically challenged Hair Metal to a match. He seeks retribution. I think he just knows, like everyone else knows, that Hair Metal's just a popular Neon Knight member. Like, what can we say? Hair Metal's always been loved by the fans. Even when he did turn his back on Danny Snake. You gotta think, Danny Snake and Hair Metal is gonna be crazy tonight. They've had matches so much. They know each other so well. This is gonna be crazy. Man, this is just gonna be absolutely brutal. Last week, Hair Metal and Danny Snake both had matches. Hair Metal faced beautiful Kendrick, and Danny Snake got involved in that match, cost Hair Metal. And Danny Snake had a match against Country Biscuit. Same thing happened there. These two have literally been screwing themselves like out of everything. So this is gonna be a really good match. Most of the matches have a little theme here. Very brutal, very violent. That's the thing here. Very brutal and very violent. It's gonna be a good match for sure. If I had to pick a winner here, it's gonna have to be Danny Snake. I feel like Danny Snake has charged up everything here. Like, the time he's had away, he's harvested who he truly was, and now that he finally knows who he is, he's unstoppable. That's why I think Danny Snake has got this victory here. Danny Snake is truly snapped. This is a different Danny Snake. We've never seen this type of Danny Snake at all. This Danny Snake is more scummy, more. I don't even wanna go into what he is. Hair Metal at the same time, very fast paced. Not many people can keep up with him in the ring. That's how he's got most of his success in that RWA ring. I do want to say thank you for everyone who's viewed this show, the debut show. I do appreciate it. It's not over yet, though. It won't be over till 5. So, we have some time. Let me know, the people watching now, let me know your predictions for tonight's show. Like, what do you think's gonna happen? I've already said what I think's gonna happen. Now you gotta tell me what you think's gonna happen. But, like I said, we all think everything. We all think everything. Leax the Great. Hello. Welcome to the podcast. Covering Down in Flames. It's gonna be a good night tonight. Really good. So much animosity between everybody here tonight. So much. This show will not disappoint, that's for sure. Lee X the Great, I do agree with you there. It will be a really good show. Definitely don't want to miss it. With this Andrew Storm, you have a match tonight. Wow. Andrew Storm in that Ringmaster Gauntlet match. You think Brawler wins? That's a good fair bet there. Hair Metal, okay. Jello, Ryan Schuler, Percy Owens, and Thurman. Those are some good bets there. I like what you're saying. Do I have a commentating partner? Currently I don't, but still looking for one. We'll see. Lee X the Great, we'll see. We'll see if I have a commentating partner. Who knows? Good shows we're gonna have. Really, really nice shows. We also have the Breakout Championship match. Chris Smith versus the Demon Jello. Like this has also been really personal. This has got personal when Chris Smith low blow Jello. That's something you just don't do to a man at all. You don't want to low blow anybody. I don't care who it is. That's something you just don't do. That's something you don't do at all. Chris Smith and Jello will not disappoint. Most of these matches, I know I said this all night, but most of these matches is not going to disappoint. I can tell you that now. You got your money on Chris Smith? Hey, that's a good bet. That's a good bet. I like that. Chris Smith has been getting in the head of Jello as well. So, not only does Chris Smith have the mind games, he also has Percy Owens and Miles Thurman there as well as support. Jello really has no one by his side. He's burned most of his friendships. Right now, he's just a man trying to keep his championship. That's literally just gonna happen. I see that potentially being a nice classic. For the people that don't know, I'll read off the matches again for tonight's show. Tonight's show involves the main event, Miles Thurman versus Kelvin James. And like I said, if Miles Thurman loses, he'll be removed as RWA's general manager. And Kelvin James he'll be a #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship. And now speaking of the World Heavyweight Championship, we got 3 Stages of Hell match. The first match is a tables match. The tables match is not going to disappoint at all. That is going to be a hell of a match. And it opens the show too. Remember that. Opens the show. The next match is a First Blood match. First Blood. Like, that match just proves how personal it's gotten between these two. Bryan Adams literally wants to kill Percy Owens. And Percy Owens, at the same time, is a formidable champion. Like, he has taken out the tallest dudes, and again, the fast dudes. And Bryan Adams is one of those fast dudes. So, Percy Owens, he's a hell of an athlete. And the last match, if it gets to this point, a Hell in a Cell. Like, Down in Flames, Hell in a Cell. What can we say? It's gonna be a really good match. Chris Smith and Jello Breakout Championship on the line. Jello currently the champion holder. Jello and Chris Smith, this has gotten really personal. Chris Smith says it's just business. We'll see what goes on tonight in this match. We got the 5-pack gauntlet match for the Ringmaster Championship. The people involved in this match: Ryan Schuler, John Carter, Andrew Storm, Elijah King, and Bruiser Owens. That's going to be a really good match. Then we got a steel cage match, Death Metal versus Brawler. Like I said, very violent match, very brutal. And then Hair Metal versus Danny Snake. What a match that's going to be, honestly. They know each other like the back of their hand. That should be really good. The card is really stacked, Leax. Really stacked. It's probably one of the most stacked cards we've seen in RWA in a while. Every match has some type of story or like very violent story to it. It all concludes here tonight. This is gonna be a really good show. I'm telling y'all. Do not miss this show. Have your notifications on. Make sure you like the show. Make sure you just tune in general. It's going to be a really good show. I promise it won't disappoint. It's going to be one hell of a show. I can't wait. Commentary won't be there though of what's happening tonight. This is just to keep our commentators safe. Because it could get really brutal out there with every match. Especially that 3 Stages of Hell match. That's going to get really brutal. It's going to be a good show for sure. Can't wait. Anyone else got any predictions in the chat? Who they get that winning this? Who do they got winning this? What do y'all guys got? Yes, Lex, it won't have commentary because of how violent it could get tonight. We're just trying to keep our commentators safe. It could get really brutal and ugly. We don't want to see our commentators getting hurt. And I'm one of those commentators, so I can't get hurt. I can't afford to. I can't. The voice of RWA still has to have his voice at the end of the day. That's the thing. No, Lex, we can't throw the commentators in the fire. The fire is gonna burn them instantly. We can't do that now. That's gonna be instant burn. This is the first episode of the podcast. It's been a pretty good, decent first episode. These episodes will happen before every medal and before every pay-per-view. This is a new thing. So, I hope everyone's enjoying it. I'm having fun, honestly. I'm having fun interacting with the people. Having a fun time predicting the show. It's pretty fun. I don't see any match disappointing tonight. We might see some upsets as well. Who knows? Maybe some returns. Anything could happen in RWA pay-per-views. Anything. I think everyone should know that at this point. Anything can happen. Anything could happen on these shows. And it's absolutely crazy. Show's gonna be wild. I don't know how many times I gotta say that. Make sure y'all guys just tune in. That's just important. Just tune in. It's gonna be one hell of a show. Also, thanks to my buddy Trap for making the graphics here. It's a nice logo there. He's a hell of a creator. So yeah. Show starts in about 30 minutes, I would say. Considering it's 4:29 in the afternoon. Starts in 30 minutes, guys. Get your alarms ready. Get everything ready. It's gonna be a really good show. I should get a commentating partner. Yeah, I do agree with that. I used to have one commentating partner. We did pretty good together. He's actually the one who got me into commentating, so much thanks to him, honestly. 30 minutes, guys. 30 minutes till the show starts, and I'll be out of here. Y'all just tell me all your predictions. I know Andrew Storm and Leax the Great. What about everyone else, though? What's y'all guys' predictions? Yeah, it does sound like an awesome guy. He was awesome. He really was awesome. Very awesome. But I can't remember his name though. Just can't. Doesn't come up in my head. Just can't remember that dude's name. Oh, it's hard. But I'm about to lose my voice here. I'm really about to lose my voice just because how excited I am. I've never been so excited in my life. What match are y'all guys most excited to see? What match is most intriguing to y'all guys? What's intriguing? Y'all let me know. What are y'all guys excited for to see? There's a lot to see. What are y'all guys excited to see? The main event, Kelvin James and Miles Thurman. Yeah. And the 5-pack? Yeah, that 5-pack. That Ringmaster series has been going on for about 3 weeks now. Andrew Storm. I'm intrigued in your match, Andrew Storm. That 5-pack gauntlet. But also, the 3 Stages of Hell match has been very personal. Main event, Kelvin James and Miles Thurman. So much implications on the line here. So many. So many implications. Pretty sure I've already said it like 5 times in this one stream here. It's gonna be a good show. Sure. This is the first episode of the Chad Baldwin podcast. I'm just the hype man hyping up the show. Out of everyone's themes, who's your favorite? Well, Andrew Storm, you have a good theme song, but it's a bit overrated. Like overused, I meant to say. Overplayed. But honestly, the best theme song I would have to say is Ryan Schuler's or Elijah King's. Garbage has a good theme song as well. I like Garbage's theme song. Garbage it has a nice theme song. I don't know if y'all guys seen this, but there's also rumors. There's also rumors tonight that Beast is supposed to come back. Yes, Beast. If that happens, that's gonna be crazy. There are absolute rumors Beast is coming. Yeah, Elijah King's is pretty good. I love his song. There's only room for one king. What can we say? Man, it's gonna be really good. I don't know why I keep saying that, but it's just when you're excited, you say a lot of things. Let's just be honest. I'm super excited, super stoked. It's gonna be really interesting, really good. Yeah. This podcast has about 30 minutes left, so give me your guys' last questions. We still got 30 minutes of questions before the show starts, so just give me y'all guys' last questions. I need to hear them. Still have quite a bit till the show starts, like I said. If there's anything you have to ask about the show, can't really say too much, but I could give you some answers. Who's gonna be there for commentary next show? Next show, next show's gonna be interesting. I don't know yet. That's one of those questions where I can't answer. But it's gonna be, I don't know too much. Who do you want to see be a team? a team. I think the best team I could like fit in my head. Imagine this, right? The elite of RWA, right? Garbage. And the king of RWA, Elijah King. They could call themselves the Elite Kings. Who knows? Oh, Brawler does have a good theme song. Breaking the Law, I can jam to that. That's an old school classic. I love that theme. It's a good one. But the Elite Kings, I like that. Elite Kings. If that was a team, I feel like they would dominate the tag team division. And we gotta get ourselves a tag team division. I'm literally saying this now. We need to have a tag team division. And maybe I can oversee it. Who knows? Who knows? Just things. Maybe Chad Baldwin can oversee the tag team division. Who knows? Who knows? Be in charge. Tag team division should make a return here, hopefully. Elite Kings would be a really nice tag team. They both have similar, like, attitudes, I would say. Both very cocky. That would be pretty nice. Chad Baldwin podcast. Man, shout out to Trap again for this nice graphic here. Just look at it. You'll be seeing this before every show. So this is here to stay, this podcast. So it's gonna be really nice. Pretty interesting as well. Danny Snake and Air Metal again, like that's been really personal. And honestly, that potentially could be the best match of the night, just for the fact they both know each other. Like, again, Calvin James and Thurman knows each other, but no one knows each other like Hair Metal and Danny Snake. They were legit in a tag team. A tag team. They know each other. Like, do I even have to continue? Neon Knights were one of the most dominant tag teams in RWA. That's why I feel like this is going to be a really good match. Very competitive. Anything could happen in this. Danny Snake and Hair Metal is going to be a really good match. Simply put. It's going to be a really good show. Super excited. Super. This show is sponsored by this show is sponsored by Jake from State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Yep. You know. This is what we're sponsored by here. I know that was really cringy, guys. I'm literally thinking what I just said, and oh god, that's terrible. I'm never gonna say that again in my life. Yeah, really. I don't think I've heard everyone's predictions. I've heard a few. I appreciate everyone who's like gave me the predictions because it just gets me excited even more. Hearing people's predictions is what gets me excited. Nothing's better than hearing people's predictions, what they think is gonna happen. I could definitely see a squish tonight by Death Metal. Who knows? Maybe we can see a squish or a Southern Jawjacker. Basically, whoever hits that first, the match is probably gonna be over. Whoever hits a move first is when the match is gonna end. So it's whoever gets there. Literally, it's whoever gets it. It's gonna be fun. That's probably gonna be the more fun match of the night, but very violent at the same time. I didn't really talk about Chris Smith and Demon Jello that much, but that's probably the most personal out of all this. Jello got low blowed by Chris Smith, not one time, but like 3. So It's gonna be really personal, really good. Excited to see it. Um, if I had to pick a winner in that, I'm gonna have to go with Chris Smith because I feel like Chris Smith is in the head of Demon Jello. I just feel like he's in the head. I've never seen Jello so ticked off like I've seen him in the past few weeks. With everything Chris Smith has done. This is not the same Demon Jello we've seen that won the breakout title. That won the breakout title at Dark Winter. This is a different Demon Jello. And who knows, the mind games could go wrong here. The anger could fuel Jello to the promised land and retaining his title tonight. Anything could happen. Anything. It's gonna be really good. We're live on YouTube. 41 minutes in. I just want to say thank you. This has been a successful first show. Still going. Got about 20 minutes till the show happens. What match type do I want to see in RWA? I'll tell you right now. What I want to see in RWA that we really don't get to see a lot. Oh man, that's a tough question. That's a tough question, Andrew Storm. That's a really tough question. A match I really want to see. Oh man. Probably a dumpster match. Take out the trash, maybe. Maybe have a little dumpster match. That'd be fun. I would love to see that. That's gonna be a good match to see. If it does happen. Hey, Thurman, if you're watching this right now, how about you take that into consideration? I wouldn't mind seeing that. A dumpster match? What about y'all guys? What's y'all guys' favorite match type that y'all guys would want to see? Like, there's so many. Which one? Like, last man standing. I think we've already seen that, though. Probably not in a while. Last man standing would be fun. A ladder match would be cool to see. We haven't seen it since the reboot of RWA. Yeah. I hope y'all guys are enjoying the show. I'm having fun. I'm having fun doing this for you guys. Letting y'all know what's going down on the Down in Flames show. So it should be pretty fun. I'm excited. Should be really good. Yeah, like I said, dumpster match. That's a match we rarely get to see, like, ever in wrestling. So a dumpster match would be something I really want to see. Yeah. Dumpster match should be fun. But again, let me go over the show one more time for you guys. Just so my new listeners tuning in will know what's going down. We got, again, the main event match. Miles Thurman versus Kelvin James. If Kelvin James wins, he is #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Champion. And Miles Thurman is going to be removed as RWA's general manager. 3 Stages of Hell match. We got a tables match as the first match, a First Blood as the second, and a Hell in a Cell match as the third. Brian Adams will be facing Percy Owens. Percy Owens is defending his championship. We got our breakout championship match, Chris Smith versus Jello. Jello's defending his championship tonight. A 5-pack gauntlet match for the Ringmaster Championship. All the 3 weeks that we've had to build this Ringmaster series culminates tonight. Ryan Schuler, John Carter, Andrew Storm, Elijah King, and Bruiser Owens. Death Metal versus Brawler. Steel cage match. They're going to be locked inside probably one of the most deadliest structures that the world of wrestling's ever seen. Hair Metal and Danny Snake. Do I even have to continue with that? That's probably my favorite match to see tonight. besides that steel cage that's in the main event. It's gonna be good. Like, do I have to continue? Like 15 minutes away till the show starts. Make sure you turn on your notifications. It's gonna be a good show. Down in Flames will not disappoint. Instant 5 stars. The only thing I could see people could get mad at is that we have no commentary tonight. This is just a full out brawl of show. A full out brawl. Then again, we're just trying to keep our commentators safe. Trying to keep them safe in the comfort of the backstage. Just trying to keep everyone safe. It's gonna be a hell of a show. Very excited. It's gonna be really good. I think there's any more I gotta say here. Unless people got questions in the chat, hit me up on the chat if you got any questions. Y'all guys got any more questions? I know there's some questions people could ask. I got some questions for myself, to be honest. But then, yeah, I'm gonna have guests on the show. Probably the next show of the Chad Baldwin podcast. Maybe I'll have Miles Thurman. Who knows? The list is endless. I could have tons of people. Maybe Garbage. Maybe Andrew Storm. Maybe Chris Smith. Who knows? Percy Owens, the World Heavyweight Champion currently. Brian Adams is probably one of those people I can't get on the show considering how busy he is. Probably one of the people I cannot get on the show. It's tough, but you gotta deal with it. Maybe Brawler would be an interesting guest on the show. I wouldn't mind that. Brawler being on that show. That should be pretty interesting to see. I wouldn't mind seeing that. Yeah. There's so much people I could think. And maybe people we haven't seen on the show in a while for RWA. Maybe I could get those people on the show. It's endless. It's endless who I could get on the show. Trust me, and I got the plug for it too. I got the plug to get people on the show. So, maybe, and I'm not guaranteeing anything. Maybe next week we'll have a special guest on the show. It would be interesting to see it. I would love to see it. It would be really nice. Yeah. Really cool to see. We're almost 10 minutes away from Down in Flames. Make sure you guys tune in. It's going to be one hell of a show. I'm not going to go through the match card again, because I'm probably irritating everyone's ears at this point. I'm not going to go through the match card. I'm pretty sure all you guys know at this point. It's going to be a really good show. 5 o'clock Eastern time. Yeah. Pretty sure most people from the East anyway. But if you're from, you'll see it on the channel. Just know that. You'll see it on the channel. If it's 5 for me, it's probably 2 for you. Who knows? Endless. Or if it's 5 for me, it's probably 1 for some people. It's gonna be a hell of a show. I'm excited. I'm happy. Thank you for everyone tuning in on the show. Y'all guys really made my day tuning into the show and asking questions. That's been fun. I like when I'm asked questions. It's fun. I love doing this. This is gonna be a permanent thing, for sure. This is gonna be a definite God, I can't speak. Permanent thing. So yeah. It's gonna be fun. I know you guys are probably sleeping at this point. Got 4 people watching. I just want to say thank you for those 4. It doesn't matter who's watching. Views are views for me. I thank you all for watching. We got 10 minutes left till the show starts. It should be really fun. It's gonna be different without commentary for sure. Really different. You're not welcome. Okay, Kappa. I don't know who you are, Kappa, but all I gotta say is go eat a fist or something. Go eat a fist. Just go. Just go. Go eat a fist. I got a show to cover here. uh, man, get this goon out my chat. Get this goon out my chat. Can we get this goon out my chat, please? Kappa? It's literally part of my name. Oh, that Kappa. Oh, okay, that Kappa. Uh-huh. Anyways, about 9 minutes till the show starts. It's gonna be really fun. Should be a good show. Hopefully. At least I hope. It should be a really good show. DJ, what's up? Back again. The dab. I like it. I like it. Those are the poggers right there. Oh Jesus, he dabbed. For sure he did. I think everyone's gonna be dabbing at the end of the show, considering of how the star-studded card there is tonight. Like, this is probably one of the most star-studded cards we've had in a bit. Voice is dying here. It's gonna be one good show, that's for sure. This is, I don't know. I say a lot of things. I'm just excited. It's Chad Baldwin. Like, come on. I'm Chad Baldwin. It's a great. Go eat a biscuit and gravy. Yes, go eat a biscuit and gravy. For sure. But getting back on track here. Yo, what's up? What's up, Trap? The graphics you're seeing right now is made by American Trash. Big shout out for him. Without him, this podcast wouldn't be possible, so thank you. Thank you, Trap. Thank you. I'm excited. And now that I got some new listeners in here, what do y'all guys... I'm excited to see what Trap has to say. Trap, what do you gotta say? What do you gotta say? Who do you think's gonna win in these matches tonight at Down in Flames? What do you think? And maybe Elite or maybe DJ can say something. Oh, I've already done that. I've already done that. I've done that the whole show tonight. Yeah, so this should be fun. I'm excited. Uh, I feel like Adams will win because Kelvin will keep Thurman's men away from the ring, so no interference. I like that. That's a good bold prediction there. That's a nice one, Trap. Good, nice, bold prediction. I feel like the same way, but Kelvin. Kelvin's probably not on top of all that. Kelvin's just focused on Thurman. I don't think he's focused on his men. I don't think he's... Who do you think will appear in the win the title, Elite? Wait, Elite, can you specify who you think's gonna win the title? If you can. Kelvin should beat Thurman, but you feel like Thurman will come out on top? Yeah, that's what I said in the beginning of the show. I feel like Thurman is gonna take this because Thurman has all the power in the world right now. And a dangerous Thurman is a Thurman you don't want to come across at all. You do not want to come across a Thurman that deadly. Oh, you! Okay, Elite. You think you're gonna come. Okay. I didn't see the I think. I didn't see the I think I will appear. Uh, Elite, if you do end up appearing, it's gonna be some things that need to be done. I know for sure it's gonna be a minor inconvenience, but oh my god. It's gonna be good. I do agree with what you said, Trap. I think he should beat him, but Thurman's gonna win. Thurman has all the power, all the money. He has the people to back him up. And at the same time, Percy Owens and Brian Adams are gonna put each other through hell tonight, so it's all a matter of opinion. We got about 4 minutes till the show kicks off. Got 4 minutes till the show kicks off. Make sure you guys all tune in to Down in Flames. It's gonna be a really good show. I'm excited to watch as a fan. It's gonna be really fun to watch. I'm excited. You think he'll have a special ref? That's a good bold prediction. That is a really good bold prediction. And like I said, Trap, anything can happen. Watch party? Sure, yes, for sure. Anything can happen. And y'all guys are getting all this coverage from the Chad Baldwin podcast. Look at this. You've already tuned into the paper. Uh-huh. Sure. My voice is shot at this point. Discussing the aftermath? Yeah. I might come back on here after Down in Flames. Maybe I'll have some guests with me after Down in Flames. Maybe I'll have some guests. I'll ask some people tonight after the matches, see if they want to come onto the Chad Baldwin podcast. I'm looking forward to whoever's gonna be my first guest. I'm looking forward to that. It's gonna be fun. Down in Flames. 2 minutes, guys. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Make sure you're all just tune in, have fun, like it, put your noties on. I don't think there's much I gotta say still. I gotta go on here till 5 o'clock on the dot. So if there's any last questions, make sure you give them to me now, or forever hold your peace. Any last questions? Got 2 minutes left. For any final predictions? Anything? Is Chad Baldwin bald? I got a minute to answer this. No, believe it or not, he is not bald. He has a full set of hair and is absolutely gorgeous. Yes, I'm complimenting myself, but I got to. Chad Baldwin's not bald. He has a full set of hair, believe it or not. But enough about my hair. Hope y'all guys enjoy the show. I'm out of here. This has been the first episode. And yeah. Catch you guys later.